Again. Today in this video we're going to see another video series on Azure DevOps. So today in this video we're going to see how to add the Terraform extension on Azure DevOps. Okay, so most of you will be knowing that how to create the Terraform scripts and everything. So I'll be showing in the next video probably. So this video, as part of this video, I'm going to show you about how to create a extension. Okay, so as you can see here, I've created a simple Terraform script. Okay, so whatever has been already been created. So if we wanted to execute this particular script, what we have to do is that we have to install extension on Terraform. Okay, so it's for Azure DevOps, right? So if you want to install extension, what you have to do is that we have to go to your account and click on this, click on this the page, and then okay, so here there is a browse marketplace. Okay, so you click on browse marketplace. So if you wanted to go for a manage extension, you can click on this page, and then you can go for the browse marketplace. Okay, now as you can see here in the extensions, so there is no extensions is already been created. Okay, now what are we going to do is that we're going to be installing the extension. Okay, so the extension is going to be Terraform extension. Okay, so what are we going to do is that so we'll be seeing like what is the extension Terraform CLI @1. Okay, this is what the extension which we are going to be installing. Okay, so now I'm going to search for Terraform @1. Okay, or what I'm going to do is Terraform CLI. So I'm going to be Terraform. um, okay, so let me just search with Terraform. Okay, there are a lot of things out there. I'm going to be Terraform CLI. Okay, so still I'll be getting quite few. The first few extensions will be displayed. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to install all the extensions, so because there are different extensions might be used for some different purposes, and I'm going to be get free, and I'm going to be so make it for get free. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that so which extension, because the extension the version, the different version will be giving you for example, Azure pipeline tasks, Terraform tasks, you can see. Okay, so a lot of different tasks will be created. Okay, I'm going to be installing, right? So what happens is that whenever you're installing some of the packages, proceed organization, or go back to the okay, it's already installed. Okay, so if I can go back, as you can see here, so this particular example will tell that, for example, currently Terraform @0 and Terraform @0 will be pointed to the version to the tag. Okay, and then the Terraform 0.7.1 version, Terraform CLI 1 is going to be, and Terraform will point to the version 1.1.0. Right, what do you mean by Terraform's installer @1? Okay, as you can see, as I mentioned with you previously, okay, so Terraform CLI @1, this is the task. Okay, so if you're running any kind of any of the the installation, any of the Terraform CLI related works, then you'll be using @1 is the latest version that you'll be going to be using. So previously there was a version which is being pointed out on Terraform @0. Okay, if you use this one, then it won't support. So that current version of the Terraform won't support for the Azure DevOps pipelines. Okay, that is the reason why we'll be installing all the Terraform configurations, because some of the configuration will be supporting the Terraform with the 0, and some of the things will be support with the latest one, and also some of the different packages that can be used for some of the different Terraform related works if you wanted to install. So just for my safer side, I've installed all the Terraform, the Terraform, the extensions for my Azure DevOps. Okay, so now we go and refresh this one. As you can see here, I have all the Terraform extensions being installed. Okay, so this is how we'll be installing all the extensions for your Terraform. Okay, similarly, if you want to install some of the Azure CLI, kind of a tasks, okay, or if you want to install some kind of a Docker related stuff, what you can do is you can also go with the Azure Marketplace, click on here, and go with a browse marketplace, and then you can search for a lot of things. Okay, so if you search for Docker or Kubernetes and whatever it is, Docker built-in task, and you can go here and then you can install, get it for free, and then it will be installing your extension like this. Okay, now it's Docker build task has been running. So if you want to use the Azure DevOps with the Docker-based applications, you can just go and run it. All right. So this is what something installation of extension on the marketplace on Azure DevOps. Okay. So that's it about this video, guys. We'll hope you understand this video. So as part of this Azure DevOps series, we'll go and see some other videos in the next further classes. Okay. So thank you so much for watching and see you again in the next video.